What's up, my loves? So this video is for any man of any race to relate to, but I'm gonna honor my incarnation as an Asian male and really tap into that, because coming into wholeness, you really have to go back to your roots. And I'm not talking about the country you were born in or the country you grew up in necessarily. I'm talking about the land that generations and generations of our ancestors lived, worked, and died in, and all their stories and all their history just being passed down through our bloodline into making us who we were. So in Western culture, I feel they have a very poor representation of the Asian male. Like, when most people from the West think of an Asian man, they think of a very feminine, soft, dancing, singing, makeup wearing man, which is not wrong, but it doesn't represent us as a whole. Like, we went from being represented by samurais and monks with deep honor and spirituality into K-pop stars. It's just too big of a jump because we've been really suppressed in Western culture. And I have many speculations about why, but I'm not going to get into that. So the last true Asian male that I felt had a really big impact on Western culture was really Bruce Lee. So he was the man. Like, he had the look, he had the body, he had the knowledge. Most importantly, he really drew his power, his wisdom from Eastern traditions, from Eastern roots. And when he came to America, everyone listened to him because he was an alpha. He was an alpha Asian. He commanded their presence. People just listened and were drawn by his charm. And I compare myself to Bruce Lee often, really, because I'm atypical for an Asian as well. So I was born in Southeast Asia. 3 of my grandparents originated from China, 1 from Malaysia. When I was 6 years old, I moved to Australia and pretty much grew up there until I was 18. So it was just a completely different culture, a completely different environment, and it came with a lot of challenges. Like, I wasn't your typical Asian. I hated school. I still think the education system is bullshit. I was into girls, I was into sports, I was into hip-hop culture. Those were really the things that drew my attention and pulled my energy and directed it towards. And because I was the only Asian kid on the football team, because I was the only Asian kid at all the parties, I was also a target for racism, right? Because racism is just the easiest way to create separation and division. Like, my skin color is different, so I'm going to target you out and single you out because of it. But it was really a blessing, because all the challenges in life eventually are going to end up as the source of our power. And being affected by racism growing up really taught me how to stand my own ground, how to have my own back, how to throw down if I need to, especially martial arts, right? I got into Muay Thai when I was 14. I'm big on jiu-jitsu. I feel confident physically that I can protect myself, and not just that, I can protect the people that I love and care about, that when they're in my presence, emotionally and physically, they're going to feel safe. And that's another big part of being a man, which I hope a lot of you explore, right? Just creating a safe space for the people around us to hold them in so that they can rest in. So I was dating a lot of white girls, right? And that gave me an ego kick. Like, being an Asian kid, to like pull white and black chicks, like, I felt good. I felt really good with myself, you know? And there was a kind of attraction to just the different culture, and just breaking through the boundaries and getting intimate with someone that looks different to you, you know? And it was only until coming to Asia where I started getting Asian fever and really started like appreciating Asian women a lot more, because that's really why a lot of white guys come to Asia, right? It's because the women are a lot softer, a lot more gentle. It's something they don't get in the West so much. Also, Eastern European culture, like Russians, Ukrainians, they also share that same vibe, which is why I also have a soft spot towards those type of women. But coming back to growing up in Australia and experiencing the racism, it really taught me to be different, and it really developed that identity of being a rebel inside me, because I had to really get violent sometimes. You know, I had to really stand my ground. You know, violence was just like a natural part of my upbringing and social upbringing growing up in Australia. And that's really what it comes down to, guys. Like, Asian culture is just fucking amazing. You know, like we really have that softness and stillness about us that you don't get so much in the West. And we can really tap into that. The only thing I feel we're not so good in doing is really expressing our emotions with words. Like, we do it through our creations. We do it through singing. That's why all these Chinese songs are about love. It's always a sad song about love. Those are the most popular Chinese songs out there, because we're not good with saying how we feel, so we sing it. And the music hits you really, really deep. You know, everything, all the creativity in Eastern culture is it's so deep, guys. It's so fucking deep. It's so beautiful, you know. So I hope most of you can just be open to Eastern culture, you know, and especially with Asian men just feeling very intimidated by other races, just to really tap into who we were, because we were samurais, we were warriors, we were monks who meditated in caves and reached enlightenment. Like, we have that. Buddha, Shiva, Ganesh, like, those come from Asian roots. Lao Tzu, the I Ching, those are just gems in this life for humanity, and they all came from Asian roots. And I know a lot of Asians who grew up in the West as well. You know, we get so sucked into shying away from who we are and our own people. But you can really like just learn to explore, because you know, I've met so many Asian women who just like they tell me that like I'm the first Asian guy that they've ever been with, and it's like why? Like, why? Like, what is it, you know? Like, what is it that you think we don't have that other men have, you know? So that's really why I'm making this video, just to give people confidence, right? Like, you are who you are for a reason. Every single part of you. The universe doesn't make any mistakes. So if race and skin color is a big part of our identity, don't use it to create separation. Use it to create strength. Use it to bring the East and the West together, and whichever cultures you're surrounded with. We want to create unity and not separation. So yeah, that's my video today. You know, I'm gonna enjoy my life here in Thailand. Just so beautiful. Gonna head to some temples. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out this YouTube thing, like how to, you know, edit videos and stuff. I'll get onto that too, you know, just to create some more visually appealing content, because that's what really gets your attention first, hey, and even just post some status updates on YouTube as well. Again, guys, if you like what I'm doing, if you like what I'm saying, subscribe, share, like, hit me up on Instagram, and also just, you know, yeah, like donate if you can. Peace out, guys. Take it easy. Much love.